Straight ahead, a bantamweight tilt between Jose Aldo and Aljamain Sterling. All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Aldo's shot is blocked. These guys throwing early. 1-2 there by Aldo. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, Sterling comfortable wherever the fight goes, but you're seeing a lot of the improvements he's made in his stand-up under Ray Longo, and at least early on in this one, more than content to strike. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab, DC?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch and the first one you learn is a jab. Right. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Aljamain Sterling.
That's a big strike right there.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots in the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Sterling gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here.
Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body with that body shin.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Whiffs on the straight right hand. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Effective punch there by Aldo.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Right hand on point. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Back and forth we go.
Nice leg kick lands.
Spinning back fist. Sterling's strike attempt there is blocked. Finds a home for the left hand there. All right, well, that was a crazy round. I don't know if we should laud the chin of his opponent or give him the credit for landing head kick after head kick.
When the head kicks land this often on the video game, it's because player one understands the game much better than player two. Tell your friend how to play the game, teach him how to block, or teach him how to throw the head kick too.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Punch is blocked.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations. It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab, He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Fight stats for you now, 59 total strikes and counting. It now landed for the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. Well, the accuracy rate not too bad either, 43% on the connections thus far against... Man.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. That body's done, man. His body's done.
Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Nice job by Aljamain Sterling mixing it up here on the feet decent level. And potentially a critical takedown here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Nice punch. Wow! Oh, he might be out. Those 5 minutes. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Oh, effective strike there by Aldo. Sterling's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Not there. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where there's...
Nice liver shot lands. Oh! Nice liver shot lands. Back to the feet.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh! He's out!
Unbelievable.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty